Alright, how's it going, y'all? It's me again, and I'm back, and I'm going to start up with part 3 of this horror VHS update, and part 14, I believe, overall, of this massive horror collection, horror exploitation cult update. I'm going to show more VHS. Some of these I got from Goodwill, Salvation Army, antique shops, pawn shops, half-price books, or wherever. This first and second set of movies I'm going to show I got last weekend, and then the rest I picked up this weekend. And there's going to be a whole nother set that I got off of Amazon, so I'll go and jump into this. Start off with The Frighteners, Peter Jackson film. Everybody knows about this. I remember seeing this when it first came out on VHS a while back, but I don't remember much about it. I remember liking it, but honestly couldn't tell you much about it. I really don't remember much. I just remember I liked it, if that makes any sense. But yeah, it's The Frighteners. I picked this up at Goodwill for $1. And next up we have Stigmata. It's a different cover than the one where she's on the cross. Have not seen this. Heard of it, obviously. But have not seen it. Just picked it up because it was cheap at Goodwill, so can't wait to check that out. And then we have Scream 2, previously viewed at Hollywood Video. Just picked it up because I bought the first Scream, and I mean I see this at pretty much every Goodwill I go to, and I know that people don't think too highly of these sequels for this movie, but I figured I'd pick it up because it was $1. So, and then we have The Stuff. I picked this up for 50 cents at Half Price Books. It's got that different cover. That's a pretty cool cover. Although I gotta say, in this case, in my opinion, the DVD cover is superior. Even though that's pretty cool. It's got the stuff oozing out of the fridge with the people inside it. That's pretty dope, honestly. I don't know, I'm thinking I still like the DVD cover better, but still, it's pretty cool to find this at High Price Books for 50 cents. There's that. The case is kind of plain, but oh well. Nice to have. I was not going to pass this up for 50 cents, so there's that. And then this next batch movies I'm going to show, I picked up at this other Goodwill about 45 minutes away from where I live. They had some pretty obscure stuff and some obvious stuff too. Go and jump into it. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the cut box, god damn it. And yeah, I just picked it up because I don't have this movie on DVD yet. I know it's on DVD obviously, but and it had this different cover which I really liked, and that's the only reason I picked it up, even though it was a cut box. I just really liked the cover, and it was only $1, so I'll hold on to this until I find one that's uncut. But when I first got into collecting VHS, I didn't understand why VHS collectors didn't like, I'll go ahead and show you the tape, didn't like cut boxes, but now I really fully understand. But anyway, I don't know if I said that before in the other video, but anyway, next up, picked up Evil Dead. It's got that different cover. This is a remastered edition, I guess. Again, I have this on DVD, obviously, but just picked it up because it was cheap, and I'm trying to build up that VHS collection. And this one I picked up because it was cheap, and because it was one of the this cover for Evil Dead 2 was one of the covers, the VHS covers that was pretty much engraved in my brain since childhood, and pretty much one of the images that actually got me into horror and horror films in the first place. So I had to pick this up, and I got a poster of this too, but I just don't have a frame to put it in, so it's not up yet. But this is definitely one of those images that got me started, so this actually means a lot to me. I'm glad I finally picked up a copy of this with this particular cover. I kind of wish they kept this cover for the DVD, but oh well, just finally glad to have this. I know it's pretty basic. It's just a skull looking at you, but I don't know, it just means a lot to me because it was one of the ones, like I said, that stuck with me from my childhood. going to the video store. So that's Evil Dead 2. And then this one I picked up. I had no idea what it was. The Inheritor sounded like a horror film, but wasn't sure. I just picked it up because it looked really weird. Picked this up at that same place where I got these three. It's called The Inheritor. Know nothing about it. It says a mysterious supernatural thriller with the horror and suspense of Rosemary's Baby. So I done picked it up, and it was $1. It's got that stupid thing there. Guy on there with his unibrow just wolfing. I don't know. The Inheritor. Picked it up. It was $1. So. Alright. And then another common one, American Werewolf in London. This just got recently released on Blu-ray, which I'm going to be picking up, but figured might as well. It was $1. Trying to bulk up the collection. VHS. And then I picked up this. Don't know anything about it. It's on Paragon. The box is all trash to crap, but again, picked it up at that same place. It was $1, so I wasn't going to pass it up. 90 minutes, Paragon, movie called Craze. Something about an overlord of witches. Don't know anything about that. And then last up, from this particular location that I got these from, is this movie Torture Garden. Surprised to see this, because this was one of the ones I was actually looking for, that I figured I'd never actually see. It's got this spine, this art on the spine over here, and it looks like this, like the basic for these Columbia Picture releases, but it looks pretty crazy. Saw this in K&J Horror.com's video. I was like, yeah, that looks pretty interesting. I might have to put that on my list. Probably never find it, but, and then lo and behold, I find it for $1. So that's cool. Don't know what it's about. Love the cover though. Just glad to have it really for $1. So that's that. So the stuff I picked up last weekend, and I'm gonna go ahead and dive into the stuff I picked up this weekend at random places. Alright, first up we got Manhunter. Don't know anything about this, except has something to do with Hannibal Lecter. I know nothing about this particular movie itself. I know about Hannibal Lecter, but this movie's a mystery to me. Anchor Bay release. It wasn't $3.99, it was like $1. So I got another one too at the same location, but yeah. That's that. So, and I picked up this one as well at the same place, Peking Express. It's not, I don't think it's a horror film. It looks more like a martial arts film with just some weird shit thrown in to one of these bigger boxes. But I don't know, I just figured I'd pick it up because it looked cool, and figured it might have some horror elements. It says, streaking through the night across half a continent, they fought alien killers for stolen treasure, terror, suspense, and murder. So I figured, I guess I could fit it in the horror update. So there it is, big box, Peking Express. Don't know anything about it. It's probably not even horror, but oh well. And then in this other bag, I picked up 4 videos from this used vinyl shop, or records and tapes and stuff like that. We got Twilight Zone the movie. I remember seeing this as a kid several times. Loved it. Needs no explanation or introduction. And this, of course, is available on Blu-ray and DVD as well, but I figured might as well. It was $1, so. And picked up The Day of the Triffids. Don't know anything about this, but it says, beware the Triffids. They grow, know, walk, stalk, and kill. So that's always good. That's that. Pretty bland case. Good Times video release. And that's that. And I picked up Brian De Palma film that I loved, Dressed to Kill. Love this cover artwork. Kind of plain, but still effective and different from the DVD, which I have. That's that. If anybody hasn't seen this, it's Michael Caine like you've never seen him before. That's all I'm gonna say. Great movie. And lastly, from that location, I picked up Psycho 2. And that's that. I'm going to have to cut it off there. Stay tuned for the next part, part 4, and part 15 overall next. So, peace.